I'm Jaelin Walker. Pretty ordinary chick, but I'm not that ordinary. I'm in film school, I write poetry, I do music. What would you like to know?
I'ma break your heart down.
I'ma break your heart down. I wanted was you, but you ain't here, so I gotta pick somebody new. All I wanted was
Music is like my love. That's my. What's going on? It's Jaelin, also known as Lynn J. I wanted to do this interview just so y'all can start to see my personality. Also, so I can learn about myself too. I deserve to know who I am, and so do y'all. Well, all right. I'll tell you. The process is no process. I don't write songs. I do write poetry. That's what you see here. But most of the songs that everybody's heard or that's online right now has been strictly freestyles and raw emotions. Originally, when we were coming up with the process of what we wanted to shoot in the different scenes, we came up with this idea that we would shoot it as it being a dream, like I was actually dreaming all of these things. I'm not sure that too many people really caught on to it, but it wasn't that I was really killing him. It was just that, that part is dead to me. Like that relationship, that cycle is over. So when y'all see him on the floor, it was more of a symbolic meaning than something literal. Maybe it was for someone, but honestly, it was more so just me. I feel like when I come up with songs, it's like my truest emotions. So whatever needs to come out, it comes out. It wasn't just, oh, this is for this person. You're probably wondering why all of these are in perfect squares. Why don't I just get a notebook? Well, the answer is because I really never have time to do much. So when I'm at work, I write poetry, The sweetest love, subtle yet raging. The thought of a short fall, unacceptable. See, your eyes bleed blue for me, passion I can't define. A love so real, willing to meet me halfway. A lot of people complain about their 9 to 5, but you got to make it work. You know what I mean? You there getting that money, but make sure you're working on yourself too. To me, it's like I spend way too much time there, and I started thinking hey, you know what? I'm gonna start writing some stuff here, whether it be homework, poetry, or just doodling. I'm gonna be productive in every way. So that's the reason why, this is like this. Because these are for, whether we have to write something at work. So don't tell my job, though. Well, I'm from Louisiana, so, freestyling back home that's a big thing. A lot of people freestyle. That's what we do. So I guess that had a big influence on me. And then growing up in church, I always did music, I was just always around music, so it was just easy to combine freestyling with songs and make it all come together. So I've been influenced by when I moved to LA about now almost 3 years ago. There was maybe a month or two with me being out here. I was in the hotel. My sister had a modeling show or whatever, and I stayed back at the hotel and I just recorded music the whole time. But I would say that was the moment I started taking it serious, but there were plenty other times where I would do the same thing. I would just lock myself in a room and find a beat and just sing out my emotions. it was something that I had planned to never show anyone. And how that happened is how somebody found out. My best friend Emil, he borrowed my MP3 player one day, and I had all of the songs that I had been singing on my MP3 player. And he, like, I guess he found it, and he was like, oh, hold up, you been doing music, you know? So after that, I kind of like became more comfortable with it, and throughout these years, it's just like built, you know. It went from being in my bathroom to being at a hotel and at school, and, you know, just now I'm doing videos, and now I'm singing, you know. So who knows what the future holds. As the autumn leaves fall, they swim through the morning breeze. I'm filled with blissful memories of all the things that's been done to me. I could choose to be pulled down, but I can't go that route. I find my strength in not thinking at all. When the autumn leaves fall, they fall fast. When the autumn leaves fall, they fall fast. I feel like film, music, writing is my life. Working and trying to get this degree is what I'm having to balance in my life. Honestly, right now, I think a lot of people are just judging me based off knowing me, knowing Jaelin from, you know, what they knew. I don't think they were really giving it a chance to just be what it is. And you know, it's music, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'm the person singing it, but try to separate the two. Like, this goofy, giggly Jaelin, and I'm still that Jaelin, but I want to be respected for who I am as an artist. And I feel like that's gonna come because my work is gonna speak for itself. But as far as separating, that's what I mean. Like, don't just, oh, that's Jaelin, you know what I mean? Nah, it's an actual song. Just listen to it for a second, you know what I mean? Like, how can you relate to this? Because one day y'all gonna be like really jamming it, like, you got that new Jaelin, you know what I mean? So my biggest struggle would have to be getting out of my comfort zone, because with me, I do realize that I do have some talent here. You know, I'm working with some talent here. So my problem then is to not get so stuck in the talent and be able to truly express myself for what I really feel. Like, that's my main struggle, is that I, you know, don't get wrapped up in the hype, don't get wrapped up in the sound and the talent, and that I really express myself from a true deep place, you know what I mean? Because that's why I do this, because it's healing for me. Like, you know, what I sing in these songs may not seem like much, but to me, it's like emotion that I've got out. It's out there, you know, I can own it, and now it's serving its purpose. Just making stuff that people want to hear. I want to make stuff that's true for me. It's not healthy to hide what you really feel. Or is it? Is it because we have no knowledge of what freedom is? Because we've never known freedom. We flee when the opportunity comes. But this time, I won't miss my chance. I won't miss my opportunity. I'll hold on with both hands, with all my might. No pride, and an open heart. Lead by Lin J. Live every day as dreamed. This brand I started just because, in a sense, that's how we'll lead a generation. I will lead you know, people from my city, like, I will be the example, you know what I mean? And I feel like we all are the example, no matter what you're doing, you know, whether it's film, music, you write, you know, you dance, whatever you do it with all your heart, you know, live the life that you want to live, go off on that limb when they tell you no, you know what I mean? Like, lead the way, because how will we ever know if we could go if we didn't have a leader, you know what I mean? The shirts are still being sold, but I'm working on a new logo for it. So when that comes out, I'm excited because I want, you know, the sales. I'm gonna have it back on Instagram. You can go to the link in my bio and, you know, purchase a shirt. But I'm gonna have hats, socks, pants, man, you name it. You can follow me at Jaelin11. Also, I'm on Snapchat from time to time at LinJ. So, you know, if you want to get to know me, you know, I be in my feelings sometimes. You know, I be feeling myself like everybody. But if you want to follow me, you know what I mean, if you support the move, you can definitely catch me at those 2 handles right there. I'll be dropping on y'all. It's called Memories. It's just going to go through a time of memories. It's pretty self-explanatory. Keep and stay tuned because right after this, you'll get a little snippet of it. Get a little taste of it. See what it tastes like.
It's like a knife stuck me in my side, but it didn't hurt. I pulled it out to see if it was bleeding first. No blood, just wince with a purple swerve.